Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Welcome in, one and all, this afternoon, ladies and degenerates, to the Ultimate Autographs break room. Coming to you live from the city beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois. And there is nothing more beautiful than you people tuning into us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Planet Mars, wherever you might be coming from. I have my man Alex to the left of me. We have a little bit of a Freaky Sunday incident here. Are you Jamie Lee Curtis or Lindsay Lohan here?
Well, lately I've been Jamie Lee Curtis.
Okay. I don't know what else to say to that. I don't know. I don't know why I asked you that when there was no follow up. But did you see the newest one that came out? Actually, I know you're a big movie buff.
I did not, but I'll show you the pic.
Well, welcome in, guys. Awesome to have you here. I am your master of ceremonies, master of breaks today, Rob Hill. Gonna take you through my little spiel here. Another Tommy Boy reference. So I know you got a lot of great people, a lot of great regulars going on here today. That were on during the morning show. So if you're sick of Alex, if you're sick of Alex and I, then you're not going to get rid of us anytime soon. I'm just excited to get into some breaks today. So before we do that, as always, guys, we have to start off our show.
Sorry.
With a dice roll. I'm just really excited about a certain order that came in just now. So the dice roll for today. So we had 6 earlier on in the noon show. I'm starting to lose track of time here. I'm still getting used to doing 3 shows in a day, Alex. This is our first time that we're doing a three-peat. So at this rate, it might be our last. Any guesses over there on the good old dice roll?
I'm gonna guess 7.
All right, I like that.
7 heaven.
Let's go to I'll go with a little 7-Eleven action. Shout out to my favorite gas station. Let's see what we got here.
What are the chances? Snake eyes. Those are 30 to 1. Whoa.
Those are some pretty amazing odds right there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go with number 9. Number 9 is gonna be our dice roll for today, ladies and gents. So going from
Football gods have spoken.
Yeah. They really, really have. So if you guys just spent your afternoon slate watching football and now you're turning on to the Ultimate Autographs break room with Alex and I, feel free to peep the other monitors behind us. We have the Refer a Friend program going on here in the studio. You can also see at the ticker at the top of the screen here, guys. The refer a friend ticker as well. So if you end up referring a friend, they get $50 off of their first order. Alex, I think I still have my Slack open over there. I don't know if Matt got back to me or not. I was looking for confirmation for you guys. Did he end up responding back?
Here's what Matt says.
All right.
Hey, Rob, comma. The promo is there. Friend will receive an email with a promo code that gives them $50 off an order for $100 or more. So they have to spend $100 or more. And if they place that order, the person that sent them the code gets $50 as well.
Okay, sweet.
So it's all, what's the word I'm looking? Automated.
It's automated. So regardless, it doesn't have to be 100 right away, right? As long as it accrues to $100 at some point, you get 50, the other person gets 50 off their first order. We are all having fun here. So let's have some fun by jumping into the break room. Let's get a little bit of a recap. You guys that were here during the noon show kicked some serious you-know-what. You guys were great. You obviously drive the entire show and make things that much more exciting for Alex and myself. So just taking a quick peek-sees around the room here. We had 7 overall breaks during our noon show. So I want to get you guys started off with where we can take a look at right here. So we're going to do the chase wheel spin here in a second, but I just want to get you guys familiar with the room. We have 3 spots left in that Diamond Series. They were flying off the shelves, man. They're going very, very fast to close our last show. It almost kept us on for quite a while longer because we started to see so much action going on in there, and rightfully so. For the Diamonds, we ended up having a double box break, correct? For that last show?
Yeah, dude,
Alex?
we did.
And what came out of that series?
We had the LT come out and then the Sam Laporta.
Okay, so we had one non-headliner, shockingly, in Sam Laporta.
Yep.
It was a Sam Laporta game day, which somehow didn't...
Found its way in there as a hidden gem.
Yeah, it was definitely a hidden gem, to say the least. We were all surprised. And the Lawrence Taylor as well. So we got the greatest defensive player of all time for just 103 buckaroos to bounce out of that Diamond Series. So here are some of the ones that are still available for you folks. If you guys are a fan of MVPs, Josh Allen might be the guy for you. The reigning MVP and the man who's about to move to 4-0 on his young season just took down the New Orleans Saints to move to 4-0, one of the few teams that are still undefeated left in the NFL season. How about another guy who's also looking into that 4-0 category? The reigning rushing yards champ and Saquads Barkley on the custom. Yes, on the custom speed flex here for Mr. Saquon Barkley. Get the nice Kelly green, the wings flying away. And you have a nice faded black visor here on the front, which is a really nice touch. Can't really describe what that color is there until we see that bad boy pop out. And we very might see it coming up soon since we have only 3 spots left. We have the Barry Sanders, the Lion King, going on. He's close enough to a lion.
That was good.
If you guys have a better lion sound, feel
Let
free
us
to
know.
Yeah, feel free to drop it in the chat. George Kittle as well, arguably the best all-around tight end in the sport today for the San Francisco 49ers. I believe he is off of his IR stint next week. He's dealing with a grade 2 hamstring strain for Mr. Kittle. And speaking of the undefeated theme here, 49ers starting up in just a few minutes against the Jacksonville Jaguars, looking to move to 4-0 atop the NFC West. How about Justin Jefferson? He balled out this morning, didn't he?
Yes.
Out
Yes,
in
he
Dublin.
did.
It was the first ever NFL game out in Ireland. And I'm sure,
Ireland.
unfortunately, he did not celebrate with the victory, but Jetta's over 100 yards. That is a week in and week out thing for him, a part of the Minnesota Vikings wide receiver core. My favorite lid from this series, Alex, to say the least. How about this bad boy here? Depoy right in the middle of
Atlanta.
Right in the middle of the speed flex spot, Troy Polamalu and T.J. Watt, who had an interception today during the Dublin game as well. He was a huge reason why that game turned the tide, and the Steelers ended up moving to 3-1. Cool thing about this also, folks, is that this is a salute to service helmet. So we have a lot of regulars who have served in the armed forces. We have at least one person I know on staff that has served. And this is a very creative way as well, because you get some badges back here as well. So I didn't really know what to call them. Would you say that these are like patches, badges? What do we call those?
Decals.
Decals is
Yeah.
a good one. Decals
Yes.
is a really good one. So I don't want to say badges because that gives like a Boy Scout type theme to it.
Badges of honor. He's got his fishing badge, his whittling badge, his fire making badge.
So that's the closest series we got for you guys as of right now. So Chase Wheelspin, who are we going to be chasing after today? We won't be chasing after Jamar because we won't be chasing after him until Monday night when he plays Denver. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we got the jerseys, the practice squad, the flex, Sunday gun day as I like to call it, game day and diamonds. Dwayne asking for a quick rundown of how the Chase Wheelspin works. Dwayne, awesome question, my man. So
He's about to show you.
So the Chase Wheelspin, you're about to see it happen right now. So let's actually just get a real world example here. So the Chase Wheelspin for today, Dwayne, is going to land on. We're going to venture into the practice squad. We got some very, very nice goodies in there. So what this means, Dwayne, is that this is going to now be here for the entire show. Right down here at the bottom of this ticker. And then at the very end of the show, if we end up having a practice squad series that ends up breaking, or we end up, breaking, opening up the box, however you want to phrase it, then you have a chance to end up winning some UA credit at the end. Now, the person that wins the break obviously is going to get entered into it, but everybody who was bought into that break. So even if you don't win the overall break, you could still end up earning some sweet moolah back. So let me update that for you guys really quick, and I'll go into the practice squad and get you guys updated as well throughout the room. So feel free to update Alex and I, of course, as we go through our show today. Hunter saying, Doug Fon, are you going to win again? Yeah. So the Fuga Rooster, he had man, that was electric. Alex, feel free to share your thoughts on that. Yeah, good insight, buddy. So for those that missed it this morning, and this is why when you join the room overall, it is like it could be very electric. Like beginner's luck is not just applicable in real life. It is very, very real here in the break room as well. Doug, first-time buyer, big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, ended up winning a TJ Watt jersey this morning. He landed in the AFC North spot in the division break. And Lady Luck was on his side. Everything lined up perfectly and got himself a nice TJ Watt jersey. So he said, I'm trying to refer Hunter here. He's my buddy. Oh, very nice. Okay, very cool. So Doug, I can see you're trying to rub off some of that luck on a Hunter here. So we got ourselves a potential referral going on. Our man Fugi, he's already recruiting, man.
Fugle.
Yeah, this is only his second show. Fugle. Yeah.
I'm gonna call him McLovin, bro.
Love that movie. Love me some Superbad.
We got McLovin in the building. Foog, what up, bro?
Speaking of cult classics from the early 2000s, my girlfriend actually, I finally got her to watch. Not like I was trying so hard to, but 40-Year-Old Virgin. Finally got her to watch that bad boy. So, fun. My favorite part of that movie, and I think one of the most iconic, obviously, is when he's getting the Brazilian wax Steve Carell and he's ripping the hairs off of his chest. That was actually real, right? Like he wanted to feel like the authentic pain going through
that.
So that actors they'll go to such great lengths for their roles. I certainly wouldn't do that. So
Si, senor.
let's get you guys into the practice squad here. So this is a double box break. We got 7 spots remaining in the practice squad. 18 spots available, 9 headliners for you folks. So I'll show you the single box break first for this particular series. So 7 spots in here as well. Some of the items that we have available for you guys, TJ Watt and Michael Irvin on the jerseys. Got ourselves the Devontae Adams. Still very weird to see him in a Los Angeles Rams lid, but still very, very good to have nonetheless. They just kicked off as well out in LA, taking on the undefeated Indianapolis Colts. Man, so many undefeated teams still left in the NFL. Pretty crazy to say. If you like Hall of Fame linemen, this might be the guy for you. Bruce Smith, one of the greatest linebackers of his era for the Buffalo Bills, was a part of those 90s teams for the Buffalo Bills that ran through the AFC, made 4 straight Super Bowl appearances. How about James Harrison, a guy who left my Arizona Cardinals ringless in the 2008 Super Bowl, made one of the most memorable plays in Super Bowl history. You can get him on a custom speed flex, and I don't know if we got a video for this one, Alex. Hopefully we do, but apparently we do not for right now, which is more than okay, but I was going to refer to this Fred Taylor right here. This is one bad brother. Very, very nice. Custom Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and Dom Pellegrini talk about this all the time. You can't go wrong with Jaguars colors. You know, the color scheme for the Jags are super, super cool. So you guys have a 1 in 2 chance of landing a headliner, 9 headliners in totality, 18 boxes left available. Also got yourself some secondary headliners, a couple bad boys here. In the break, we got Tiki Barber and Mike Singletary as well.
That's right. What's it gonna be, folks?
So a lot of the movement that we had during our last show, we found that into the diamonds, found that into the flexes as well. So the speed flexes, if you guys, you know, I'm a big nut up or shut up type of guy. So if you guys really want to get yourself into the upper echelon of value, then you're going to want to go right here into the Speed Flex Mystery Series. 8 spots, all still available. So more than enough opportunities for you guys to get yourself into these breaks here, and I definitely would. We were keeping our fingers crossed for a Brady or Mahomes. We had a GOAT conversation earlier here during the 12 o'clock show. I'm sure it'll be popping up quite a bit. As long as these two are in the same box together, they are going to be intertwined. Tom Brady on the New England Patriots lid still available. Patrick Mahomes, a 1 in 4 made custom speed flex. So, and as Alex so eloquently pointed out earlier, this was not made on January 4th. 1 of 4 just means 1 of 4 left. Or 1 of 4 made, I should say. The only one that we have here at Ultimate Autographs as of right now. So you can see the prime Chiefs red here at the front of the lid, and then just kind of getting intertwined. A little bit of really nice color red here. It's almost like a blood red, which is really, really cool, like a sunset. That's
Blood
red. Going towards the top, and anytime you can get like the black towards the speed flex area.
It's Halloween themed.
It is Halloween themed. I mean, yes.
Blood.
Spooky. TJ Watt as well. He's talk about a spooky player. TJ Watt today certainly was making Carson Wentz see ghosts back in the pocket. Picked off Carson Wentz this morning.
I think he was concussed after that. I mean, that last drive, what was going on?
Carson Wentz looked like he was playing concussed for half the game.
That's
So
what I meant.
TJ Watt here on the custom speed flex. Two-tone chrome for Mr. TJ Watt. Starting with the black and yellow. If you're a fan of Wiz Khalifa
Black and yellow.
or Steelers football,
I've actually seen Wiz Khalifa live.
Have you?
Twice.
Yeah. Did you actually remember seeing him live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Somewhat, but
So
there may or may not have been substances involved.
yeah, a little whizzed out on the Khalifa.
When in Rome, they say.
What happens at Wiz Khalifa stays at Wiz Khalifa.
One of them was Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa at NIU. That was sick. That was sick, bro.
Yeah, because that happens a lot at universities. You'll have up and coming artists or guys that are, they kind of are starting to like get their foot, into the music game, and they kind of toured a lot of universities and played at a lot of universities. So that makes sense.
It was sick.
Yeah, I know a lot of Chicagoland university, like DePaul, they do that a lot. U of I does that quite a bit. Back to my diatribe. How about Bo Nix, who's going to play on Monday Night Football? Speaking of college, he was there for 5 years. Not that was a deterrence to anybody. I wish I could last in college for 5 years, but that's okay because I ended up here, and I'm more than happy with that outcome. We got here on the RIP Custom Speed Flex, a little neon orange and the bright blue Denver Broncos visor. Bo Nix in his second year now with the Denver Broncos made the playoffs his rookie year. Alex, you were talking about it earlier. It definitely sent shockwaves to the NFL world. Sean Payton got his guy. Bo knows how to win. That's to say the least.
Bo Nix knows at the moment.
If you are a fan of touchdowns, if you're a fan of scoring a large amount of points in life, in the break room, fantasy football, wherever it might be, if you had any 3 of these Falcons players today, you would probably be in pretty good shape for your fantasy team. Bijan Robinson, end zone. Drake London, end zone. Kyle Pitts. Where do you think he ended up today, Alex?
Was it the end zone?
You'd be correct.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. All 3 guys, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, and Drake London, all on the tri-signed custom speed flex here for the Atlanta Falcons as they rolled against the Washington Commanders and pulled themselves back up to 500. at 2-2. Big win for the Falcons as Tampa Bay is no longer undefeated. They just fell at home to the Philadelphia Eagles. They now fall to 3-1, so the Falcons just one game back, as that looks like that is going to be a 2-horse race the entire way. Den saying he had the Patriots defense. The Patriots defense was also the Patriots offense today, as they made life a living hell for Bryce Young and company. They were certainly loud against the Falcons last week, but to no avail in Foxborough this morning.
So I did hit on my 2 touchdowns with Amon-Ra, but not with James Cook. That wasn't a bad parlay, though, looking back on it, right? James Cook got a touchdown. Amon-Ra got my 2. Puka's left, and I picked 2 for him as well. So that would be cool. If Puka got it, I could say I was damn close to getting that trifecta 2 touchdown parlay. Lions won, just in case anybody was wondering. Just want to throw that out there. Lions won.
I think they won after their first drive of the game, but that's good. That's good confirmation for you. I miss the days when my football team actually used to have a functional working offense. So
Tyler Warren, 2 catches already in the ball game, got 29 yards receiving. He's the real deal in Indianapolis, bro.
Penn State boy. Yeah, no, he's pretty legit. I mean, I don't want to say buyer's remorse early on for the Bears fans that are in here. We are broadcasted live from the Chicagoland area, so we get quite a lot of Bears fans. But Colston Loveland, man, he made a couple of nice catches last week in a blowout win against the Cowgirls. But
I like you call him that too. I call him that.
It's funny just because, like, the Bears, like, Rome Odunze is broken. He has arrived. He is here. Not literally. I don't know how you'd be able to hide Rome Odunze, but for Colston Loveland, man, you spend first-round draft capital on him, and he's kind of been MIA through the first couple of weeks. So, and obviously you had Cole Kmet, if you're the Chicago Bears. You know, he was actually top 3 in receiving touchdowns for tight ends. Cole Kmet. Yeah, he's been a red zone beast, but, now they just use him for blocking purposes in Chicago. So, but
I did not know that.
But yeah, Tyler Warren is an absolute stud. So
Norman Privet just got into the jerseys. Sorry, that was loud.
Norman Privet.
No, this is a very Ivy League type of day.
Centric, yeah.
We have Norman, we have Bradford, we have Brennan Thomas, Gerardo Rivera. You name it, we got him. So just wanted to throw that out there. If you have a very Ivy League name, it's your day to get in.
In that brogue, to be fair, you can make, I think, just about any name or like thing sound like, sound very intellectual, very exquisite.
Yes. And Daniel Privet. That's his address. That's his shipping name. And Daniel Privet.
You guys let me know where you want to go throughout the room today. So we're going to drop a couple links in the chat for you guys, specifically the rooms that we are closest to. We're going to be swimming the waters of all of the, the series that are closest. I literally had a Freudian slip and dropping the hint and said where we're going to go next. Let's go into the jerseys. No more suspense. 3 break spots available for the jerseys. And it's getting to the final countdown.
The final jersey. Now, you can hum that stuff into Google now and it'll find the song for you. You know that? You do now. You didn't, now you do.
I'm not afraid to test you, my man. I'm also not afraid to test one of these eight juicy buttons in front of me.
The first night I hosted on that side, Rob, I was just ding, 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 pressing everything. I was reversing the helmets in the videos and just hitting scratch, record scratch, record scratch.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a big ol' for that. Whatever it is. Whatever this dark green button is here. It's probably like a boom, boom, one of my favorite sound effects. So let's get back into the room, guys. Not an Ivy man. Okay. Norm chipping in, not an Ivy man.
I apologize, Norman.
You know what? You don't need an Ivy League education, but as long as you have a break room education, that's what we really covet here in the break room.
Norman, do you say your last name Private or Privet or Privetti? Privete?
Please don't let it be private.
Because I was thinking if it was, it'd be funny if he was like in the middle. Private. Right? That'd be kind of goofy. Right?
Private.
Would you say to be Private?
I feel like you could do like a really good Forrest Gump.
Me?
Lieutenant.
Do I look like Forrest Gump?
Lieutenant Dan.
I must have had me about 16 to 17 of them Dr. Peppers. That's a great movie too. I was running to the break page.
Jersey series. Just dropping a few links for you guys in the Chatterooski. It's okay, man. Ready for a win. Which one was did Norm just get
Normie
into?
P is getting into. He got into the jerseys. It's a good one.
There you go.
Norman's a returning customer though. He's been here before.
Very, very cool. Welcome back. Welcome back, Norm. Who's your football team today, man? Who are you sitting on the couch and watching on this gorgeous Sunday? As well, Alex and I don't know if it's gorgeous. Can you actually just let us know like what the weather is like where you guys are at? Because I haven't had daylight.
Actually, I've been outside a couple times.
You've been outside a couple
It's
times,
nice.
but it's all right. You know, I've been enjoying the fluorescent lighting in here.
Rob's actually, when you're a new hire, you have a 90-day probationary period. You're actually not allowed to leave. So mine just ended back in September, middle or August. So
I'm already starting to wear out my cot. I'm forced to sleep here overnight. I'm sleeping in the warehouse right now.
once
Actually.
you're eligible for the rev share, then you're also eligible to leave. So, but
Fingers crossed.
at that point, I mean, up until that point, you're living here. Ask Don. Don's been in that. They won't let him out of the 90-day probationary period. He's back there right now sleeping. So
Dom's on probation for many
life.
things, not just Dom's on life probation right now. So I dropped the Diamond Series for you folks as well in the chat to chat yourselves up in that bad boy. So, talking about some of the other things that we have going on here. So better watch out, Doug. I'm making a comeback in fantasy. Whoa, we got a little fantasy matchup going on here. So we got Hunters challenging the Fugler.
whoa, Hunter, man, Fugel's a celebrity on the day, bro. So
Fugler, he's a wily one.
Foog McDonald is what we're calling him. Foog O'Donnell or something.
That's Foog McDonald.
Foog Donald.
Whatever happened to whatever
Doug.
whatever happened to Booger? Good old Boog.
Fooger McO'Donnell. I'm sorry.
If you
guys.
win your fantasy matchup, Doug, I
better
will
name your
I will
team
from
Foog.
now until the day I get a pink slip here at Ultimate Autographs, will officially call you Fooger. And I'll make everyone else in the chat call you Fooger as well.
that's gonna be my new nickname.
It's gonna be your new fantasy
Actually,
team.
no,
It's gonna
the
be your
name's
new fantasy
Foog.
team,
The
babe.
name's Foog.
Oh, I never mess with a man named Foog. 86 degrees in Ohio for the Foogs. So, yeah, that's nice. You know, we actually keep things nice and cool here in the break room, but we want to start heating things up in the break. So, you said that you wanted to get yourselves into the jerseys, Norm. So we have the Jerome Bettis available for you. It's actually the only headliner that is left in the jersey series for you, but you know what that means. The quicker that we can get this series out the door, the faster we can get a new one replenished for you folks. You have a 1 in 4 chance of landing yourself a Hall of Fame running back with one of the more badass nicknames in NFL history, my personal opinion. All aboard the bus. And, you know, that was back in the day, man. Saying back in the day because it was just 20 years ago. But you don't really see running backs built like Jerome Bettis these days. Big, bruising, low to the ground guys. They're going to get you like 3 to 3.5 yards a carry, but you're going to hand the ball off 25 to 30 times a night.
The bus is like a guard playing running back, bro. You know, he's low to the ground, just a ball of muscle coming at you. He's the bus. We need to put a bus horn on there. Beep beep.
That's the bus noise right there.
That's what I'm familiar because I was always late for school, so I'd hear the bus outside.
Well,
Beep, beep.
when we do get our jersey break here, I'm just gonna back it up. Beep,
Yep.
beep. Just back that bad boy up.
Ask
So.
Nathan West. He was on a bus too. Nathan. I'm serious. He tells about his experience on the bus.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like at this current second, like you gonna give out the rest of his coordinates. Yeah, Nathan West, he's on a bus.
He's on the CTA line, CTA right now.
We don't know where the bus is going, but he's on one.
The Greyhound. I've been on the Megabus. You ever taken the Megabus?
I have not, but I have
That is-
taken the Greyhound before. For my prior job, I've been on 14-hour bus rides before to Thunder Bay, Ontario, from La Crosse, Wisconsin. So fun stuff there, man.
What was going on there?
My job. So we actually
Hockey?
played. We played a team in Canada.
Okay.
Thunder Bay. It's it's interesting little place in their
There's a nice
province in
fur
Ontario.
nice fur trade going on up there. I think.
I've seen some really nice like small towns in the Midwest and the further Midwest extended going into the Canadian borders that are really nice. I don't know if you're a big Rochester, Minnesota kind of guy or Bismarck, North Dakota guy, but if you've ever swam in those waters, but
Is that up in the Midgey?
it is.
Is it?
It is indeed. I'm sorry, I'm just getting a look at the Giants. Yeah, the Giants did end up pulling out that win against the Chargers at home. So
My picks today are destroyed.
9 as well, my friend. So there goes
And the Eagles ended up pulling that one out against Buccaneers.
the Eagles. They did
That
31-20.
was close. I'm proud of the Buccaneers for coming back.
You know what's going to make me feel better, though? Because I felt so shaky. I told you this morning about taking the Chiefs over the Ravens. And so far, it's looking good. Lamar Jackson throwing a bomb to, who do we got here? Well, it's not a
Justice
bomb.
Hill just scored a touchdown.
Justice Hill. My man. You know we're related, right?
Really?
Justice Hill, Rob Hill.
Oh, I see.
I told you about that.
Yeah.
I'll bring Justice
I
into the
see
studio.
it. Yep, I can see that.
Yeah. You don't see the resemblance?
We got a Justin Hill that's often in the break room.
No relation to him.
No relation.
Unless he closes out one
You
of these
are
breaks.
related to that Mad Dog fellow you talked about earlier.
Yeah, I've basically been going through my whole life story during this Sunday show today. Yeah,
right.
it's the end of the week.
Yes.
We're at our wits' ends, so you never know what we're gonna get. from it.
I'm glad you say it's the end of the week. I have a problem with people, and if you do,
We know.
no offense, but why do we consider Sunday the start of the week? Can somebody answer this for me?
I will say now for us personally here at UA, we can make an argument
And
because
then
it's the end of our pay
My
period.
one argument I'm going to make to this point before you say what you're going to
to
say.
be fair, but go on. I don't
When
have
we
anything
say,
else.
"Oh, the weekend's coming up," people consider Friday part of the week, right? So then, if
I would hope.
Sunday's the week start, all the weekend really is Saturday. So why don't you just say, "Oh, Saturday's coming"? I think the weekend, in my eyes, is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why? Because Friday, yeah, you got to work, but you can kind of half, you because you don't got to get up the next day for work, right? And for me as an educator, it's kind of a chill day, fun Friday.
It's
That's what I call
nice,
it, fun
man.
Friday. Woo.
That's nice. It's great that you actually escaped your 90-day probation period, and I'm still here
Yeah,
every hour of the week.
I had to do what I had to do that, but yeah. So then Saturday, of course, and then Sunday. It's a 3-day weekend every weekend in my eyes. Am I wrong?
As long as
Probably.
it's fun. I mean, you have a child spirit, so
I do.
I'm sure your daughters say the same thing. I know your wife definitely
That's
has
a nice
to say
way
it.
to put it.
Yeah, you definitely have the spirit of a young child.
Spirit
so
only a mother could love.
that's another way to put
Yeah.
it. So you can make every day fun day, and that's what we're looking to have with you guys here in the break room. We have our own personal likes and interests that we enjoy. Myself, I love to see a good break. I like to put these stubby paws to use and rip open some boxes. You know what? If we get one in the next 2 minutes, I'll rip one open with these stubby paws right here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and it's not going to be pretty, and I'll probably get in serious trouble.
Pry it
with it.
open with his bare hands. He's gonna go raw dog it. He's gonna raw dog that box.
Very, very, very scary stuff there.
Mark
So,
McAdams is getting in twice in the practice squad single. Hello, Mark.
Marky Mark, was that yesterday? Yeah, Mr. McAdams. So he's a man of ratios. You talk about a guy that lined up his ducks in a row. In our last mini series, he closed it out. Had that Jamar Chase headliner mini, and it was a 1-in-3 shot of him getting it. Mr. LSU, Mark McAdams, and he got his boy.
Duck,
He got his boy.
duck. Just a matter of time before he lands on the goose. That's how it goes.
Or it lands on Jamar. A lot of games underway, getting towards the middle and end of the first quarter as well. So scoreless in the city that never sleeps on the West Coast. And that's the Las Vegas Raiders hosting the Chicago Bears. Should be a high-scoring game in that one. The Bears and the Raiders,
Oh no,
that was interesting as I thought that one was going to go the
my
other
boy
way.
Max Crosby,
As who else? A guy that was in the Jersey series, correct?
Eastern Michigan's finest.
Was
yeah,
he-
he was.
he was in the Jersey
recently.
series, yeah.
Dude, we had him. I think we might have had him in the practice squad last weekend. He was in a jersey there in the practice.
I do
squad.
remember seeing 98 on one of. I just forget what's
He's been here recently a couple times. He's typically on a jersey. Jerseys here though. Max Crosby, Eastern Michigan's finest boy. You know what would have been insane is that if Josh Allen would have been accepted the offer to Eastern Michigan, him and Crosby would have been playing at Eastern Michigan at the same time. Talk about a game changer in the MAC,
Yep.
right? Wow.
I'm a huge, I don't know about you, but I'm a huge believer in the butterfly effect. If he goes to Eastern Michigan, who knows what happens? Maybe he doesn't learn the same things.
Maybe neither one of
progresses.
them have the NFL career that they do.
Exactly.
I'm
exactly.
a big believer in the butterfly effect as well.
Oh, we love butterflies here in the break room. So you guys are giving me serious butterflies if we start to see some of these slot numbers drop. So let's focus on the Diamond Series once again here, guys. So I want to talk about the heavy hitters with you. Going to go back to the flex and then the practice squad as well. So for this Diamond Series overall, we do have ourselves. Let's see here. That would be lovely, my man. Thank you. You are even more lovely. So. 24 boxes available, folks. 11 total headliners for you at home to take a gander at. Josh Allen on the custom speed flex. Who doesn't like a good old MVP? I certainly do. We were just talking about him. That's been very well documented, as Alex was just describing. Josh Allen in high school was sending out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of tape, emails, just to get any types of looks. Now, when Josh Allen was in high school, this is before, websites like Huddle, Top 100, things like that, like a lot of recruitment stuff that you get in high school that are basically custom videos that you could pay for. He was basically making his own reels. He was making his own ends meet. And, he ended up getting a scholarship offer to the University of Wyoming. And the rest was history. So obviously a school that's not littered with a ton of famous NFL talent, but, created arguably the best quarterback in the game today in Josh Allen himself. Saquon Barkley, the Penn State Nittany Lion. We actually had Saquon in the college lottery series not too long ago, a very popular series if you folks remember that one. One of the best running backs in the game today, a part of the reigning Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, ended up finding the end zone today. So one of the many, many lids that we have available for you guys that found the end zone on this given Sunday. So feel free to let Alex and I both know who your favorite team is. Is there a certain player that you guys are looking for? Because don't be shy in this chat. I want to be able to guide you in the exact right direction. I can lead you guys to the promised land, but I can't make you drink the water in the promised land. You guys got to let me know as my water just arrives right now. Thank you, my good sir. Really wish that I turned the randomizer off for that one. I think we had another order coming in. Hopefully we're inching closer and closer, possibly to a jersey break. So, couple other ones in here. Alex's personal favorite, Barry Sanders, the Lion King. Some might say the greatest running back ever. I would.
2 to go in the Diamond single.
Let's go. Right on cue. Who bought into that one?
Lorinda Chamber.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for buying into that. 2 spots left in the Diamond singles. Got this bad boy pulled up right now. It's Beetlejuice, this bad boy. George Kittle. He'll be returning next week for the San Francisco 49ers, the all-world tight end for Kyle Shanahan's offense. So quick story about George Kittle that doesn't really have to do with George Kittle. So my prior occupation that I had, I was in management at one of my local fitness clubs where I live. And a regular that he's now a regular. I still talk to him, or I did talk to him when I even continued to go to the club after I ended up leaving there. Really awesome guy. He would always end up walking in with George Kittle jerseys, and he would always wear another jersey as well. Another tight end by the name of Eric Saubert with the San Francisco 49ers. And obviously you know who George Kittle is. Wasn't an Eric Saubert fan as of yet. And after I ended up recruiting him and bringing him in, he told me that he was actually Eric Saubert's father. So crazily enough, he starts telling me all these, behind the scenes stories and the locker room stories about certain guys, because I would ask about C-Mac, about Purdy, and, the guys like that, the things that he would get from his son. And he said that Kittle, it goes Kyle Shanahan 1 and George Kittle 2 in that Niners locker room. So really, really cool stuff there. And shout out to Eric Saubert, no longer with the Niners, but he stayed in the division though. You guys might have actually seen him on Thursday Night Football. He's the backup tight end for the Seattle Seahawks. So going through the rest of the room here, guys, we just had the Lawrence Taylor pulled in the last show. For $103, you can take home the greatest defensive player of all time. Well, you would have been able to. No longer available, but that just goes to show you the level of high-end talent that we have in this Diamond Series. And, of course, all throughout the room itself. Justin Jefferson and Troy Polamalu, J.J. Watt, dual-sign custom speed flexes as well in this Diamond Series. We also have every single one of our secondary headliners. Just because you're a secondary headliner, Alex, does not mean that you are lame. We do not take lames in this break room. Zero scrub, zero lame policy. You see the names that are highlighted.
Oh, I see them.
A lot of them. DeMarcus Ware, very good defensive player in his prime with the Dallas Cowboys. Current running back rate, Josh Jacobs. You're going to see him running up and down that Dallas defense tonight. Maybe we might talk about him for maybe a little bit of late corn, a little bit of late conversation of bets going on. So yeah. Earl Campbell and Warren Moon as well, possibly both Houston Oilers, maybe a double up possibility for you guys if you decide to get into the double box break here in the Diamond Series. So as we like to say here in the state of Illinois when we play the Powerball, the possibilities are endless. And Alex, that's kind of how I like to view the break room sometimes. It's a vice for me. If you're somebody that likes to take chances, live on the edge, and like to get rewarded for it, you eventually keep taking bites at the apple here in the break room. You're eventually gonna get what you want to get.
That's right.
Finish the jersey, guys, so we can restart the series. Great deal, am I right? Norm, you are definitely right, my friend. 2 spots available left in the jersey series for you guys. Looking for our first break as we are about 40 minutes or so into our 3 o'clock show. Gonna toss things over later on tonight with allegedly, still need Ty Percival to confirm this, Rip Camelucci and Stephen Ryan on for the 6 o'clock show tonight. So make sure that Alex and I don't leave empty-handed today, guys. We are dangerously close on the goal line, some might say, as the Indianapolis Colts are quite literally on the goal line right now as well. And you know what time that is. It's time for some Jonathan Taylor action, as it looks like JT should probably get a red zone touch here for the Colts. 2 spots left here in the Diamond Singles, 5 spots left in the practice squad, which again, down at the bottom of the screen here, ladies and germs, Chase Wheelspin. For those that don't know what the Chase Wheelspin is, well, you can earn yourself some UA credit at the end of the show by buying yourself into this practice squad if we end up opening a practice squad box. And man alive, are there some good goodies up in here. TJ Watt once again finds himself in this room. TJ Watt is just everywhere. He's on commercials. He's sacking quarterbacks. He's everywhere, man. He's in this break room. Michael Irvin right alongside him as well. Great defensive player, great offensive player. Michael Irvin, 3-time Super Bowl champion. You know the name if you're a football fan. The star of that Dallas Cowboys docu-series on Netflix. Alex, have you cracked open a cold one and watched that at all?
I have not. I mean, I've watched it a little bit, but I've not cracked open a cold one while doing it. I need to do that, but I haven't finished it.
Got this. Cracked open a cold bottle of H2O. This is some high quality H2O over here.
From Alaska.
Yeah, it's a very high quality. Gatorade.
Bobby's daddy gave that to him. It's from Alaska. his daddy, Roberto.
Roberto. So, no Roberto's in here. But, unfortunately, we got the Donald Driver that is no longer in the series.
Touchdown.
Tyler Warren touchdown right on cue. There you go, Den and Alex celebrating in unison here. Very, very cool. And it looks like the Bears also, after kicking a field goal from Cairo Santos, it looks like they got themselves a fumble in the backfield of Geno Smith. And now they are going to be in Raider territory looking to go back-to-back drive scoring. So I'm dying a little bit on the inside here, Alex. I picked the Colts. I picked the Bears. That 12-leg money line. If I end up losing that on a LA Chargers thing, the Chargers chargered themselves today, man. They went back to their old ways. I thought they moved on from that, but there's a lot of football left to be played.
That's right.
Devontae Adams on the LA Rams lid right here. Got the nice Adams inscription right on the horn that goes right back into the side of the helmet. Very, very nice here. Bruce Smith, one of the better linebackers of his era and of all time. One of the hardest hitting linebackers of all time, to say the least. James Harrison, you talk about hard-hitting linebackers. How about this bad boy on the custom speed flex? James Harrison, what a career for James Harrison. If you ask football players that played against James Harrison, specifically offensive guys, they'll talk about how much of a hard hitter he was. For Harrison overall, he actually started his career as an undrafted guy in 2002 with the Pittsburgh Steelers at age 24, played all the way to age 39 with the New England Patriots. Was a 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Most notably, of course, with the Pittsburgh Steelers would eventually catch on and win one as a part of the linebacking core with the New England Patriots. James Harrison lid right here. Very, very nice. What is that? What does that say right there? Can you able to tell at all what that is on the stream? Got that zoomed in for you. I don't have my little reading glasses with me here today. Kind of tough to make out. It looks like there's like a hashtag like randomly on the. That's probably his jersey number potentially because it's out. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet, so I'm not sure what that inscription could be.
It's hard to make out.
I know what it is. Foog Dougler. Got it. Foog Donner. Foog Donner, come on down. Sounds like almost sounds like a brand new restaurant opening. Come down to the new Foog Donner. Come on right down.
Foog Donner downtown at the corner of Wabash and Michigan Ave.
Oh, he's
Get yourself a Foog burger or a Foog pasta.
Don't forget about those Donner fries.
And don't forget about that cheesecake, that Foog Donner cheesecake.
So, moving on here through the room. Fred Taylor, speaking of really, really talented 2000s players, Fred Taylor as
Foog Newtons. They have Foog Newtons there.
Newtons is great. Dude, with unquestionably, no offense to Fig Newton lovers out there, I'm more of a Cam Newton lover myself. I cannot stand Fig Newtons. I will eat a whole sleeve of Fig Newtons. Dude, I will gag after one bite of a Fig Newton. You know, I don't know. It's there's a lot of things that I would rather eat than Fig Newtons.
Well, Foog, if you like Fig Newtons, let us know, man. We'll put some in your box if you win. Just kidding. We won't. We don't do that. You might have a nut allergy or something. You know, we can't be messing with that.
Maybe talk about a potential series.
Yep.
Putting food in the boxes here, probably not the greatest idea. What is a good idea is for you guys to close out some of these breaks. 2 still in the jerseys, 2 still in the diamonds, 5 in the practice squad series. So let's talk about this single box break here for the Speed Flex series, guys. And then we're gonna get some score updates and let's talk about our Sundays. You know, Sunday, end of the work week to some, start of the work week to others. Let's see. And before we do that, we are exchanging turnovers in Las Vegas.
Ooh.
Max Crosby, who else? As he is quite literally now running off the field, and he's gone. Let's see. And he's gone.
And now he's gone.
Cue the Antonio Brown meme. Let's see what this was. Oh, he batted it down at the line to himself, a la TJ Watt this morning in Ireland.
That boy's wild. He wild now, boy.
So I'm a huge advocate, as I'm going to go on my quick 30 seconds. I can't even say a quick 30 seconds soapbox.
Quick, Bobby Shea. Quick 30 seconds.
Quick 30 seconds of this H2O that I'm going to sip on.
Daddy likes
But
H2O.
I absolutely love athletes that use their platform to the best benefit possible, especially guys like Max Crosby, for those that are unaware, somebody that has overcome addiction and has been sober for 10 years now. Max Crosby, actually, a viral picture of himself a couple of days ago. He's been 10 years sober. Really, really cool story. My favorite basketball player currently, my favorite guy watching growing up was Allen Iverson. He was a trendsetter for completely different reasons, but DeMar DeRozan for myself, formerly a Chicago Bull, now a Sacramento King, sadly, but a guy that is really at the forefront for mental health in the NBA. Him and Kevin Love around the same time both came out and advocated for men's mental health and kind of put that in the shine the light on that for focus. So, you know, very, very cool stuff.
Yes, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
You know what's also very cool besides you and I, Alex? Couple of speed flexes. We're waiting. Flexes are so speedy that these are going to be gone in the blink of an eye, kind of like Puka Nacua. Puka, Close to getting himself on the board. I don't want to get you upset with that, but man, if Puka scores 2 and James
watch
Cook
your
finishes
mouth.
with
Yeah,
1,
I'm gonna be mad.
No, I'm gonna need at least a 50-second head start to run away from you. Gonna unleash anger in those puppies over there. Speaking of unleashing anger, specifically on defenses, we got some great quarterbacks in this series, man. How about the greatest to ever do it? 7-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time league MVP, played for seemingly 200 years, won a Super Bowl championship at the age of 42, Thomas Patrick Edward Brady, the Michigan man, the former 6th-round pick, New England Patriots great, led one of the greatest dynasties, not just in football, I would say the greatest dynasty in NFL history, but one of the greatest dynasties in professional sports history, to say the least. You can get him for the simple. Now, just think of the CVS long receipt that I just went on about Tom Brady. You could possibly have him sitting on your mantle in your living room to stare at day in and day out. You can wake up your wife and kids in the morning, or your husband and kids in the morning, and say, "Honey, look what I brought home with the
Honey. Yeah.
Honey, I shrunk the kids.
Honey, I'm home with a New Jersey.
Honey, I'm home with a Tom Brady custom speed flex.
Yeah, anything.
Anything for a Tom Brady custom speed flex. Now, Alex, I know you know the numbers a little bit better than I do when it comes to stuff like this, but for me,
Yeah, it's
I know that the
debatable.
Bradys and the Mahomes, they're in a stratosphere all by themselves. For Brady, his lid would probably go for a custom speed flex of what? At least 3,000 bare minimum and above.
I'd say for Mahomes and Brady, I'm actually giving you a really low ball estimate because I don't want anybody to come back and be like, "Oh, Alex said this." For both helmets, it's safe to say upwards of $3,000, and above that is even safer. So,
And usually Brady's higher than Mahomes typically.
Yep.
Just because of the resume that he has already built. So speaking of Mahomes, he's getting the ball back against Baltimore thanks to a extremely, and I mean this is a blue moon type of rare that happens on a football field. Lamar Jackson, interception alert. Drew Tranquil picks him off.
Ravens have not been the same team these last couple weeks, man.
Ironically, though, because of the defense, Lamar Jackson, man, did you know that? I'm sure you saw this stat. I don't know if we talked about it last week. Maybe the interception might have brought him down, but coming into today's game, he's the regular season leader in passer rating all time.
Is that right?
It is right, because coming into this game, Alex, I don't remember the amount of games, but it's something ridiculous. Like over the last calendar year for Lamar, he had like 44 passing touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I mean, 44 total touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Just something silly. A turnover once every 4 games. That plays, as the kids would say.
Yes. Oh, that plays.
That definitely plays. You know who else will play?
The players at home, the play. They like to play.
Yeah, that's what we need from you folks as we are getting close to. Yeah, L. Jackson just threw an interception. Yep, right on cue, Fuchs.
Oh, no, Lamar.
Why would you do that? You know who is not going to throw an interception on Monday night, and calling my shot on this one is Bo Nix. Bo Nix on the custom speed flex for this bad boy right here in the speed flex series. We got 9. This is a crazy deal, folks. I need you to understand. Please listen to my begs and my cries and my pleads.
Listen to my begs and my cries and my pleads.
Play-
Sounds like he was playing in Dublin this morning.
My begs and my cries and my pleads. Please.
Say it in a Bobby Boucher voice.
Just give me a little.
Please listen to my begs and my cries and my please. Mama, please.
And Tommy want flexies.
Tommy want Tommy likey. Tommy want flexies.
Clip that one.
Yep.
Put that in the highlight reel later. Yes. 9 out of 13 of these bad boys are photoed headliners for you guys at home to take a look at. Bo Nix, Lamar Jackson, Bo Nix, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, all in these photoed headliners. And then we also have the tri-signed Atlanta Falcons in Bijan Robinson, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts as well. TJ Watt, two-tone chrome in here. That's just crazy to me, man. 9 of 13, about 70% off the top of my dome here, Alex, that you can land a headliner. Pretty remarkable stuff. We also have 4 secondary headliners also. Andre 3000, Andre Johnson, one of the most underrated wide receivers in the history of pro football. Outside of a few years from Matt Schaub, got criminally destroyed due to poor quarterback play. But still, he still recorded over 13,000 receiving yards in his career. Michael Irvin, a man who accumulated a ton of receiving yards himself, got much better quarterback play and also had the greatest running back of all time alongside of him, or the best runner of the 90s who finished with the most rushing yards of all time in Emmitt Smith. You could still argue, actually, Emmitt Smith being the greatest running back of all time. Definitely a conversation there. Myles Garrett, the great pass rusher, former defensive player of the year for the Cleveland Browns, and scary Terry McLaurin, no longer in this series, Alex. You know why?
Why is that, my
Because he's right next to me, my friend. And quite literally has the scary Terry inscription right where my stub is, right there, right next to that bad boy.
Stop! Don't talk about yourself like that, man.
Almost, it's so precious though. I literally almost pet it in a way. My precious, my precious, my
precious.
my precious, my precious.
Yeah, it's scary stuff.
I'm really mixing voices here. I almost dropped my.
Yeah.
I'm almost went back into my Patrick Mahomes there.
Well, we got to take advantage of this. We got to take advantage of this.
Travis Swift is the best tight end in the NFL. I don't care who's there.
Thank you for the interception, Lamar.
I'll throw it. He catches it every time.
Andy Reid, please put down the cheeseburger menu and draw up some better plays.
Andy, please put down the cheeseburger.
Not gonna lie, if I had as many rings as Andy Reid and as much clout as Andy Reid, man. Do you remember some of the memes that would come out about him like during the Super Bowl? I remember he had this giant highlighted play sheet and somebody decided to Photoshop it out with a Denny's menu.
I have not seen that. But
Dude,
that's
it was,
hilarious.
and then it just became like a running thing.
That's mean.
Where they were just like switching it out every week, but it's like dude, Andy Reid is so lovable. Nobody cares what he looks
Right.
like. He's so beloved.
Nobody cares if he's eating at Denny's.
You
Guess
know,
what, Rob? One spot to go in the diamond single, you little rascals. Let's get it done.
Let's pop that sucker open. Diamond single. Who got ourselves down to the goal line?
Because I'm going to be calling mothers if you guys don't get this done. Make some parent phone calls if I have to.
Spooky.
Yep.
Don't
You
want
want
that.
me to do that, dude.
Don't want teacher Alex
You
to
don't want me to
pop in this
call
room.
mama, do you?
Yeah, well, crazy. You know what I just heard though? I actually heard that Mama just killed a man.
Mom, I threw Mama off a train. You ever seen that movie?
That would have been a much better reference.
Yeah.
No mamas have.
Mama said,
That does not happen. Just a Bohemian Rhapsody reference. there
Mama
for you
said
folks.
the alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Mama's wrong again.
Well, Mama is wrong again. The
They
Colonel.
got when they always feel it. What does he say? They ain't got no sunshine, so they always feeling blue.
Dude, are you like listening to these quotes? You were quoting all of these movies perfectly. This is nuts.
You know, my parents sat me down and made me watch a lot of movies growing up, probably just to keep me out of getting into stuff.
So that was your schooling right there.
Yep, School of Cinema.
First period, Adam Sandler movies.
Yo, I could
Second
quote the
period.
entire movie of Friday, pretty much start to finish.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do that for ironically Tommy Boy earlier, but my 26-year-old brain has been exposed to too many bad things in this life and has cost me my memory. So.
Late again, Tommy. You're pathetic.
Like, shut up, Richard.
That's one of the opening scenes.
Yeah. Tommy, you're
Tommy,
gonna be late for
you're gonna be late for school. Oh, well, he runs into the glass door.
Shnikes.
Holy shnikes! I like the little Richard in that movie. Little Richard, he even looks like Richard throughout the movie, right? Like David.
Yeah,
Spade.
actually, yeah. You know, I'm actually so inspired. I know what I'm watching when I get home tonight.
Nice
Rich-
doggy.
Ri-
Nice doggy.
Richard,
What's happening?
Alex, who's your favorite little rascal? Is it Alfalfa or Spanky?
It's the customers at home. I call them little rascals.
You guys, yeah, and you guys have been great little rascals so far today. As we are looking for one final person one last rascal, I should say, to round up this single box and the diamonds.
I'm sending you a message. Ignore it. I'm copying and pasting it into my other platform later.
If I was not going to respond regardless, if that makes you feel better.
Good. Thank you. That
Yeah.
it doesn't make me feel better, but thank you.
Yeah, no, of course, man.
Just
That's what
like everyone else.
Yep, I am a morale bulldozer, as some might say. So, what you guys can possibly be playing for in the Speed Flex series, Diamond series. It's our third show, guys. Please bear with me. Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley here at the top. These are the best of the best, I would say. I'm going to pitch it over to Alex really quick and see who he wants to have out of here. I already know the answer, but I'm going to want to hear it out loud anyways. Barry Sanders on the Custom Speed Flex. George Kittle on the Game Day Authentic. Justin Jefferson as well. And then these custom speed flex for the Troy Polamalu and a TJ Watt. So, Alex, just pop the question to you, my man. Who are you
Pop the
thinking?
question. I'm thinking my favorite items in the room. One, the Barry Sanders there. Come on. The Saquon in that same series there is pretty dope. But the defensive player of the year with both Polamalu and TJ Watt, that Diamonds is loaded. We saw the Taylor come out earlier. In the Diamonds, what's cool is even the hidden gems are outstanding. We had Sam Laporta as the hidden gem in the Diamond Double we did earlier. So get after it, folks. The Speed Flex is also a spot that I would be with you. When you have Mahomes and Tom Brady, it's hard to keep anybody out of that. So get after it while the getting is good, because in a few hours, my friends, especially when that 6 p.m. show rolls around, the big dogs are going to be in here and that ish is going to be gone. So I watched 2 quad breaks happen like that at like 2 a.m. on Saturday morning. So
UA After Dark show.
UA After Dark. If you don't
Formerly.
believe it, it happened. Go back to the tape. 2,
Watch the tape, folks.
it's the tail of the tape. Is that they used to say that in UFC, didn't they?
The tail of the tape.
Let's go the tail of the tape.
Again, personally, for myself here, just speaking out loud, I don't think that there's a bad option here. There's a 0 bum possibility in this series for the Diamonds overall. Again, guys, 1 spot left. Let's check to see if there's been any progress that has been made. But as we are doing that, I made some spread picks yesterday during the 9 a.m. and the noon show for you folks. And I'm going to give a little bit of an update on that. So Chinmay and I will recap it next Saturday officially. But I got to go back and... Okay, so I did have the Philadelphia Eagles covering -3.5. So by the flock of their feather, they barely get through and move to 4-0. So that was good. You got to keep in mind, Alex, Chinmay, he's doubled up on me right now. We have reverse splits. He's 6-3 and I'm 3-6.
I don't believe you guys at all, because each week we show up, you're like, oh, where's that sticky note? And I'm like, it's not here. You're like, oh, it must have got thrown away. So there's no proof. Just kidding.
Enjoy the one-man show because I'm now on a witch hunt
I
for
actually
that damn post.
stole that sticky note. And I'm going to come up with all those picks. Much like Mr. Coach Klein's green notebook was stolen, his playbook. Not Mr. Coach Klein's playbook, no.
Mr. Coach Klein, why are you so scared?
I'm going to be needing me that green playbook, Klein. Joe Torre ball off the docket. Somebody just picked that boy up. That's pretty cool.
Really?
Off of retail. Yeah.
Love me some Joe Torre, man. One of my uncle's favorite players. My uncle actually, he grew up in the Bronx. And big Yankees guy. Big
That's
Yankees
a really
fan.
cool. I can't really see what's on the
Very happy for him actually
Look at
getting
that
to see his
guy.
Yankees clinch.
World Series 2008. Joe Torre, 2000 World Series ball.
I'll say 2008 he was managing the Dodgers, so it started with a 2, had a few O's in there, had a
2000.
few zeros in there.
His 1-0 looks like an 8.
Had a few O's in there. You know, speaking of O's, you know who I caught smoking bowls and plugging holes?
Hopefully it's not somebody on staff.
Ricky Williams. That was actually an
I didn't know when
inscription.
you said Ricky. I was like, "Whoa, let's not put the guy on blast, bro."
Bro, you're-
what he does in the Twitch room is on his own. It's his own
TikTok room.
business. Yeah.
Twitch room, TikTok room. We have nothing but rooms here. Did somebody find the room at the back of the end zone for Kansas City? I don't know, because red zone goes by very fast. But no, the Ricky Williams one was actually one of my favorite, if not my favorite inscriptions. We had it pop out. It was a non-headliner somehow. That's why I got to remember what series it was out of. It was a speed flex, so I don't think it was in the Diamonds. It must have been a prior series we had going on, but it was a Miami Dolphins one. It was all black. It had like the teal Miami Dolphins blue. I know our man Rip Camelucci can probably remember this better than me, but on the inscription right at the top, Alex, I would never lie to you.
I wouldn't think that you would.
Hitting holes, smoking bowls. That's the way you guys also want to enjoy your Sunday. I'm not one to judge.
I've
but
caught a few people doing both of those same things too, but not signing it. You know.
I will be judging you guys at home if you do not end up getting through this break here. We got 2 very, very close. 2 spots left, ladies and germs, in the Jersey series. $29 to get into that bad boy. And then we have the final spot left, of course, in the Diamond series. So,
What's it going to be?
Got
Close out the diamonds.
to. Do it.
Little freaks. Let's do. Oh, I think we did.
Right on. Look at that.
Tom Kaz, I told you what to do and you did it. Thank you.
Kaz the closer.
Tom Closlin. Closlin. Whatever. Tom Kaz, thank you very much for doing that. I hear doors closing out there. Hopefully that's an employee.
If not, and you hear loud footsteps from me and Alex running away, just everything's calm.
Yep, it'll be all right.
Everybody stay
If you hear
calm.
my screams of fright, just
I'm gonna have to stay calm here. It's for our first break.
yes, you will.
Breaker, niner. Did I hear a niner in there, or are you calling from a walkie-talkie?
No, it's cordless. Spray that thing for bugs.
A lot of people go to college for 8 years. They're called doctors.
Yeah, they're called doctors.
Shut up, Richard.
All right, that's up and running for you, big guy.
Thank you, my kind sir. All right, ladies and gents, this is going to be a single box break for the Diamonds. Diamonds, man, a lot of goodies in there. A lot of goodies for you guys. The roll for today, just to pull this bad boy back up onto screen, is number 9. 9 times we're going to spin this bad boy around. DJ, spin that 9 times.
DJ, spin that. Hey, before you do, we need a box number.
We do. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this at 8.
Keep it at 8.
I'm gonna keep it at 8. Box number, and then I'm gonna polish that bad boy off. Box number, Pata,
Little
diamonds.
stinkers, give us a box number.
Please.
Where's Ty Personal when you need him?
Man, you're calling our people stinkers. You're calling them rascals. You're scaring the
No, they
hard-paying
know.
customers away.
Tom Kaz got an order right away when I yelled at him. They know.
Tom just likes being yelled at.
They've called me a lot worse. I'm just kidding. Nathan West always refers to me as All-American Alex. It makes me feel good. Because I never was.
That's a great nickname.
So it is a great nickname. Nathan
So-
West, full of nicknames. Full of Tommy Boy quotes as well.
Do you mind if I actually go into this backstory behind my favorite nickname?
No, let's hear it.
So during my broadcasting days, my first year was during the COVID season. So I used to be a broadcaster for a collegiate woodbat summer league team in the Northwoods League called the Lacrosse Loggers. And I started during the COVID season, so it was very, very weird. Schedule was cut in half. Attendance wasn't really there. It was very, very strange. So we actually made a championship game. It wasn't a series because of, COVID regulations, and, the world was upside down at that point, as many of us remember. And I'm going down onto the field talking to some of the parents and families, friends and stuff like that before the game, because we had limited attendance where friends and family could attend, right? And it was really my first interaction with a lot of the friends and family that summer because of the limited attendance. So I get done, and I'm going back up as Rob Finch is going to go with the number 19. Thank you, Rob. From one Rob to another. So Alex, I'm getting ready to go back up to the press box, and this was a really nice facility in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Take it on the Dock Spiders.
I thought it was Fondue Lake.
Fondue set. It's a nice fondue set you got there. So it might have been. We might have to fact check that. Maybe it was the Dock Spiders that created that. So I'm going back up to the top of the press box, and I hear this faint voice behind me saying, "Mom, is that Radio Rob?" And I almost get whiplash because my head turns around so quickly. Yeah, and then I was just like, and at that point, it was my first year being a broadcaster, dude, and I was trying to find my voice, my confidence, my niche. And I go over, and it ends up being the younger brother of actually one of the guys that I worked with on the team. And the rest was history. Apparently, all the parents all summer long were calling me that, and yeah, and then it kind of just stuck for my following 3 years there. So, yes, sir. About to turn this voice down. About to crank these boxes up. Rob Finch calling that bad boy. But before we do that, we got one more spot for you guys right here. 9 times wouldn't fool you folks. And now it's division time. Let us gather around. See what we got here. Here's the Diamond Box, presented to you by Rob Finch. And here are the divisions for the single box break. Good luck to everyone involved. Lorinda Chamber gets the NFC North. Scott Dean's back at it again in the NFC South. Tom Kaz, closer luck. Let's see if it ends up panning out for Mr. Kaz. Gets the NFC East, the NFC West. Kenny Gobert. Scott Dean's always doubling and tripling up in series. And the AFC North, the AFC South belongs to Mr. Brendan Thomas. Rob Finch, the number caller in the AFC East. And we got ourselves our first timer. I know he bought into this break at the beginning of last show, Mr. Gerardo Ibarra. Good luck, Gerardo, as well as the 7 other break spots for this. A part of me feels wrong that Alex is not here. It's almost like we have like Wonder Twin powers, and one just can't function without the other today. So I'm gonna wait patiently. I'm sorry for you guys to do that, just because I need my partner in crime in here with me to do this box break. So should not take very long as he walks in right on cue. So I was just saying that we have like Wonder Twin powers, and I couldn't function without you today. So
Sorry.
Yep.
I need a little pick me up.
gotta get that daily caloric hit
Acid.
in.
Yeah. I don't know.
Good luck to you guys. Better luck to me. I don't need any luck. I just need luck in life. All right. And our first winner of our 3 o'clock show today is going to get themselves a big boy in this Diamond Series. I'll tell you what, Alex, whoever gets this bad boy is going to be shining bright like a diamond at home, I'll tell you that.
Shine bright like a diamond.
You know, we're actually going to be venturing, and I like this quite a bit. This is where the mystique really builds in. We're going to be taking a trip into the and more section. We're actually going to be going back in time a little bit to the defensive side of the ball, a Hall of Famer. One of the more notable cheeseheads back in the day. See this guy quite a bit in the and more section here. It's Green Bay Packer great in Leroy Butler.
Wow.
Leroy Butler. I know Alex is jumping for joy. Jumping for joy with the Green Bay Packer lid here, but Mrs. Lorinda Chamber of the NFC North. Lorinda, feel free to chime in. Congratulations on your Leroy Butler Green Bay Packers lid. This is a game day lid for you here. Alex, regardless of what you might feel about the Packers as a franchise, you can't deny that their color scheme is freaking phenomenal. The yellow, green, and white, very iconic look, a part of the most iconic franchise in NFL history. Very, very nice here for Lorinda. So Leroy Butler in general, one of the better defensive backs in NFL history. The second round draft pick of the Green Bay Packers in the 1990 NFL draft. He actually spent his entire 12-year career, Alex, with the Green Bay Packers. 4-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, and of course won a Super Bowl with the Brett Favre-led Green Bay Packers. Very nice hit.
Awesome hit.
Very nice hit. Norm chiming back into the chat saying 2 spots left for a jersey, 4 spots in the practice squad. Number 3, let's open some stuff, guys. So, you know, you could definitely sniff out the new guys and gals from the regs that we get in here. Mostly because guys like Norm know what the magic number is, Alex. And what is the magic? What's the magic number in here?
3?
3, as our main host of ceremonies in Common Enchev likes to mention to us. And he's very right. He's very, very right about that. The reason for that is because once you start to see that number 3, it's like, oh, well, there's a possibility that something I might be hesitant on in a certain series might not be there. There might not be a certain spot, because Alex, I know you've seen this a lot more than I have, my man. But you can see 3 spots open on the live break page on the website. You refresh the page and it says sold out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we actually have people sometimes, because orders can come in so fast, that they thought that they bought into a specific break, but now their order is going to have to go into the next 8 spots when the next box opens. So you don't want to be that person. You don't want to miss out on opportunity, specifically in the jerseys with 2 spots left or the practice squad that has 4 remaining. Let me write this bad girl up.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. That's all I know. Sorry.
Okay, it's the most important ones. I don't think anybody else does either.
Oh. That's it. That's all I know.
That sounded more like chandelier there.
Yeah, I did. Did it? God bless it. I'm crossing wires. Something's wrong with me.
Dadgummit.
Good golly.
I'm not gonna. Man,
Jumping Jehoshaphat's.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I saw like the name card pop out at our little cheat sheet, if we do need it, I almost said Leroy Jenkins instead of Leroy Butler. Because whenever I see Leroy, that's obviously the first name I type. Leroy Jenkins. That's who I typically think of. So, where are we going to drive the boat next? That's going to be the question going forward here. So, but before we do that, guys, I want to reward you, all of you, by giving you a scoreboard update if you don't have NFL football going on in the background, and hopefully you got us on the main telly.
You got the sticker for that guy? Put him in there?
I do. I have the sticker for that girl.
Oh, that girl. It is a girl, isn't it? It is a pack.
I cannot confirm nor deny, but I'm just going based off my intuition here.
They're not on the cowgirls, so.
Nope. No, it is not. We have another upset alert going on for you guys out in the Bay Area. The Jacksonville Jaguars leading 14-3. Brock Purdy, very, very rusty in his first start since returning back from his shoulder injury. The Niners looking to stay undefeated. We got ourselves a good one. It was projected to be a good one, and boy, does it look like that's going to be the case. Low-scoring affair in the first half. Colts leading 10-6 against Matthew Stafford and his Los Angeles Rams at home. However, 12 seconds left. Stafford just spiked the ball, apparently at the 10-yard line. So it looks like we're going to have ourselves a 10-9 affair going into halftime. Chiefs and Ravens. I think we kind of knew, Alex, that this game was going to be a low-scoring affair despite the Ravens' high-octane offense and their porous defense. But when you have a playoff atmosphere like these two teams, this has got to be a playoff game for these two teams.
No doubt.
Both of them are 1-2. It's pretty remarkable to think that Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes are going to be 1-3 by the end of today. Somebody's got to lose.
Absolutely.
Somebody's got to lose. In the update of this game, the Chiefs are driving. They're on Baltimore's 21-yard line. Still about a 6 and a skosh to go in that first half. How about the Bears? The Bears, they're driving the ball down the field.
The Bears.
They're trying to take the lead
They might not.
from the Raiders.
Da Joseph Villafane getting into boxes. Joseph Villafane.
It has not been on the back of Caleb Williams, the prodigal first-round pick from USC just last season. Pretty tough go for Caleb so far today. 7 of 14 from the pocket, 57 yards and a pick. As right on cue, he completes a pass to Omidas Zacchaeus. And they are now officially in the red zone for the Raiders.
Zetas Lapidus. You ever see Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century? That's what she used to say. Zetas Lapidus. I don't know. I honestly don't know what it means. But
I just want you to try to say it 6 times fast.
Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus. 6? Now the
That's
kids
what
are
they're saying,
saying 6.
yeah.
I thought it was 3.
You could do yeah.
Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus. I can't. Can't do it. Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus. Can't do it.
Do we have a Zetas Lapidus out there? Do we have a Zetas Lapidus in the chat? How about a Bobby Boucher?
You want me to do the Bobby Boucher voice?
Yeah, Bobby.
Bobby Boucher. Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus. Zetas Lapidus.
The amount of clippable content from these 3 shows today is going to be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Shout out to How I Met Your Mother.
Bobby was from Zetas Lapidus, Louisiana. He played on the Zetas Lapidus, Louisiana State Bourbon Mud Dog Bowl.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to pull up Google Maps after the show and see if that's a legitimate place. I certainly would believe it. And I would definitely believe it if you guys ended up breaking into these jerseys. Let's shout out our man, Norm. Let's get Norm some love here. 1 in 4 chance of you guys getting that Jerome Bettis photo headliner there. Just 4 spots left, folks. So if we get this down to 3, which of course would happen with the jersey break, that could end us leading us to possibly teasing a new series. Because I know we have a new series coming up on deck for the jerseys. We always do. So we can sprinkle in a tease or 2 for you guys at home. So we can definitely do that for you guys if we end up getting that broken. We are down to the lucky number 3 here in the practice squad.
I would like that very much, Rob.
What about the practice squad, Bobby? How do you feel about that?
The practice squad, well, you know I don't like to be talking about practice, but we still have Devontae Adams, Bruce Smith, and James Harrison James Harrison and Fred Taylor are both on speed flexes.
Dude, the way that your voice evolutionized out of that, it sounded like Bobby like slowly grew out of his speech impediment, and it's
Bobby-
like
I went back to, I had a speech therapist. He helped me get out of the funk. Tiki Barber and Mike Singletary.
I actually used to have a speech therapist.
That's right. I work every day with speech therapists.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You are an unsung hero, man. Like this is funny actually, because I've never made this connection. I'm not just saying this, just to kiss Bobby Boucher butt here, but I constantly preach how underappreciated and undervalued teachers are.
Thank you, man.
Because I mean, like seriously, like you guys mold the young minds of America and the next generation coming forward. So,
Yep.
Not nearly appreciated enough. So,
There's going to be a whole generation of students that have killer Bobby Boucher impressions from me.
I would hope so.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe some of your youngins are tuning in here at Ultimate Autographs. That'd be cool.
That would be. I know one guy, Sam K. If he's listening, he's a big Bills fan.
Sam, I am.
Sam is. He has muscular dystrophy, Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. He's one of the coolest dudes I've ever met, man. But he's a big football fan, big Bills fan. So Sam K. I know listens frequently. If he's listening, what's up, big guy?
Sam, brother, congratulations on your Bills moving to 4-0 today.
Yes.
I know things were looking a little rocky there down the stretch for your Bills, but the MVP had your back today. And surprisingly, because I like this guy a lot when he was in Pittsburgh, so no disrespect to him, but Juju Smith-Schuster helping out Patrick Mahomes. Everyone's talking about it. Xavier Worthy's back. Travis Kelce will figure it out. Well, guess what? Juju said, I got you. Don't got to worry about this here. As he finds the end zone for the first time this year. Kansas City now back in front. And guess, Alex, bro, I'm going to lose. I might lose it. Because I had the Chiefs who are up, the Bears who are up. Okay, never mind. The Niners. The Niners are selling. The Niners are selling, so I can't have it be the Chargers that cost me that lay, dude. I won't be able to sleep.
Well, it might happen.
Thanks for the words of encouragement, my man. That's the best co-host in America, ladies and gentlemen.
Being real. I lost the 200 par. I lost that parlay.
The rattlesnake. Just looking at this practice squad series here for you guys, because as you know, it is our Chase Wheelspin down at the bottom for you to take a look at. Practice squad series here. We have 18 available boxes of 9 of them being headliners for you guys. TJ Watt on the jersey, still no longer there, I should say. Excuse me. That was won by Foog Dougler earlier today. My God, I'm Doug. There's no possible chance I'm calling you Doug going forward if you continue to pop into any of my shows going forward. Same thing with Alex, by the way. We actually talked about it coming into the show. So you are forever Foog going on in UA history. Michael Irvin certainly left his stamp in Dallas Cowboys history. Very nice autograph jersey there. Hard to believe that you can get a current or a future Hall of Famer, and a Hall of Fame graded Michael Irvin himself. Just for the price of $29. Just 2 spots available left there for you guys. And I think we have a few more orders coming in. So this may be sold out for this upcoming break. Practice squad, rest of the goodies that we have in here. I love versatility, folks. This is what you can get in the practice squad and the diamonds. This is where you can get all your nooks and crannies. If you are somebody, spooky season, Halloween's right around the corner. If you're somebody that just likes to go for those big full-size candy bars, that's fine. I certainly love to do that as well. Go take yourself over into the Speed Flexes, which I'll talk about, our great Speed Flex series that we have. Those are the king sizes, but if you want to get a variety pack, you get a couple of Nutter Butters here, Milky Way's there, Twix is over here. This is the spot to be in the practice squad. Because outside of the jerseys, you also get yourself an opportunity at a Devontae Adams, who is currently playing right now for the Los Angeles Rams. You can also get yourself a Bruce Smith, a throwback Hall of Famer, one of the better linebackers to ever touch the gridiron, on that Buffalo Bills lid there. I just love the patriotic colors. Bruce Smith with an awesome signature. It's not anything small. It's nice. It's visible right across the top of the lid. James Harrison as well. We're eventually going to try to find out. I think that has to be something Super Bowl related on that James Harrison lid right below his signature here. Alex and I will eventually crack the case on that one. Fred Taylor as well. Right over this. This is I don't even know what color to call this, dude. Is this, you know what this is? I think this is Scion. I could be completely wrong.
It's a car.
But no, like the color itself.
You might be right.
Yeah, I think, dude, now you're making me think of the damn Train song, 50 Ways to Say Goodbye. Start going into that
Scion,
later.
the car.
Got ran over by a purple Scion. That was a lyric in the song, not an actual thing happening here in the break room. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I'm there. Okay. I'm just happy to actually be right for once. It's in the ballpark. It's on the board for being accurate.
You're not far off. Yeah, definitely.
Get this. You know what? Going forward, this is the Fred Taylor Scion colored Speed Flex. It even rolls off the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
For the Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, guys, great ratios in here.
It's
for
like
the
a dark Scion.
Dark Scion.
Right here, look, check that out.
We are talking about Dark Scion. Okay, so, dude, that's it. That's got to be it.
I hope it's not
Look at that again.
cayenne.
Pepper.
Oh, that's red. What? Never mind. Moving on.
Got to go back to that Bobby voice.
Bobby likes cayenne pepper.
My mama said I can't handle the cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper salad there ever was.
I mixed it in with the Colonel Thico recipe. 9 and 18 chance.
Okay, you're blocked. Sorry.
Of getting your me?
No, the guy that
Oh,
just put some stupid stuff in here. Free followers at yada yada. He's blocked.
Foog. Oh, I thought this was an updated comment where Foog said LMAO all good. It sounded like you were blocking him. Like, hey, block me, all good.
Block.
He said, I got my TJ Watt jersey.
Doug, Foog, you're out, dude.
Foog, your 90-day probation starts now.
You come in for one break and you win, you're done.
Oh, God.
Just kidding. That was actually one of my favorite moments.
There's
of
nothing
the
I
break
can
room.
stand more than one night stands in the break room. Just tears me apart.
Yeah, it tears all of
he
us
said
apart.
no. He said no. Don't block me.
We would not block you, Doug or Foog.
You know what? Actually, go ahead and finish your thought because I definitely agree with you about what happened earlier with his poll.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Holy shnikes! What just happened here? That's what I would really like to know.
Oh, what's up, Richard?
Richard, what's happening? I just put in a whole name of people, a whole list of people. So here's what happened,
Dude,
y'all.
she's like a 10.
She's like a 10. Tom Kaz getting a spot in the single practice squad.
Did he eat paint chips as a kid?
I don't think so, but I did get in trouble in kindergarten for asking a child that.
Wait, for asking it. You were
Another
also,
child.
You were also a child. I was going to say you're also a child
Did you
in kindergarten.
eat
Yeah.
paint chips as a kid? And the lady laughed really hard. I remember that. But I still got in trouble. If you know anything about me growing up, I had a horrible mouth as a child. It was like a running joke. My mom had to make a rule that I could only swear on the weekends. That's how much I was swearing.
Shout out Mama Ann.
Has nothing to do with Foog Donner, but Foog was in here earlier. He's here now. He's a legend. He comes in, he's like, yeah, I'm a Steelers fan. What about it? He's like, what are you guys gonna do my friggin' breaks, man? Buys into 2 spots. I got a jersey spot. He got a practice squad spot. Very next practice squad double we did. Foog's in there.
Boogie.
I walk over these light boxes. I knew one of them was the JJ Watt, but then we do the randomized just because it was the light box, by working here by now. Then he gets the AFC South. I rip it open. Bing bong. It's a Steelers jersey.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I
wish I
blank your
could do
life.
it the way they did it. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Blank your life. I love side talk.
Yes.
That's basically what these series shows have been. Has been side talk. But for Foog, enjoying that in the chat as well.
Byron.
But he's looking to
Byron. Byron.
Hey yo. So let's get ourselves back into the
Jesus Christ, and Byron. So true. That's a great.
No, that's great, man. AFC North. AFC North is what Foog is looking for, of course. The now well-established Steelers fan. I'm telling you, man, he's gonna live in break room lore at this point. So I can't wait to go home and just tell my girlfriend about how my shifts were with you today. She'd be like, "So how's your day at work, honey?" Be like, "Man, I'm at the Foogler. Got introduced to the Foogs today."
I can't go home and tell my wife. She'd be ashamed.
It's all right, man.
She'll be
I'm not
proud
ashamed of you. Don't
Foog,
worry.
But she'll be like, Alex, you need to take it easy a little bit.
You need to get your Fugs in a row. Jerome Bettis is what Fug is looking for. What you guys should be looking for as well. The photo headliner, 4 jerseys left in totality. 25% chance. Those are pretty good odds to me. Basically what I used to shoot from 3 when I used to play basketball, but much higher odds for you guys, obviously. But those and mores, you still get a lot of good possibilities as well. The cool thing that I like about that is that you never know what you're going to get in an and more section. Like, for example, how about breakout star rookie from Boise State and Ashton Genty finally breaking free for his first big explosive play in the NFL. Been waiting on it now for 4 weeks.
What did the Bears just do? They were just in the red zone.
Possibly another turnover, not exactly sure. Pete Carroll, surprisingly calm with a 120/80 heart rate there. Usually see Pete Carroll with the shirt off running up and down the sidelines over minuscule things, but let's see this play here from the side.
Took his blood pressure medication today.
Oh, I just exploded through the left side, had some decent blocking, and broke a tackle there from, I believe, Kevin Byard in the secondary, and he gone.
Kevin Byron.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ.
Beans, rice, Jesus Christ, Byron.
And Ashley chipping in for, I think, the first time during the 3 o'clock show today, saying, finally, I have him in my starting lineup. Ashley, I hope you're comfy. Hope you're enjoying the hospital food.
Yes.
With whatever might be going on with you, prayers are up with you, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in. You got us in Red Zone on, hopefully. That sounds like a nice day to me. So please rest up, Ashley. So you guys, you don't have excuses at all for resting up in this break room. We are looking for some momentum to carry throughout the rest of the show here and carry this sucker into the 6 o'clock hour for possibly Rim Camelucci and Steven Ryan. Steven Ryan is confirmed. He is in the starting lineup. Rip is going to be a game time decision, a.k.a. until I see him sitting in the break room.
Mr. Ripperson.
Ripper.
I wonder how he's feeling about his Dolphins.
I think we know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Probably feels the same way as he does about his Gators.
Yep, probably not good.
It's all right, Rip. We still love you here,
Love
my
you,
man.
But Dolphins aren't very good right now, just being honest.
I personally would love to see the practice squad pick up a little more. Six spots up there. No disrespect to Rip.
No,
none whatsoever. Six total.
He's probably like, what a jerk.
I totally just discarded him like old produce. 9 headliners left, 18 spots available for you guys. This is a part of the Chase wheel spin. You can end up earning your spot back as well. You can earn yourself up to $100 in UA credit if you get yourself into this Chase wheel spin and earn yourself an opportunity on that as well. You can also earn yourself some coin as well. Alex and myself, you can see right above our noggins here that we got the Refer a Friend promo going on here in the break room. You get $50 off of your first $100 order. It was confirmed from the man above. No, that is not who I am referring to. That is our upper management here at Ultimate Autographs. It does not have to be an exact $100 or plus order when you do join for the first time. It could be an accumulation to get yourself to $100 or more. Then the person that refers you will eventually get $50 in credit as well. So they're winning, you're winning, we're all winning together.
Winning, we're winning.
Norm chipping back in. What's going on, brother? Saying, do you get a chase on a single practice squad break? Yes, you do. You do not have to win the practice squad break, just so you know, for you to have a chance to win the Chase wheel spin. It is going to be all 8 people. Let's say if we only end with 1 practice squad break for the show today, all 8 people that bought into that specific break, or maybe it's just however many people. It doesn't have to be 8 people. Whoever filled out that break, you know what I'm saying.
You know what he's talking
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
You know what he's talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about.
This, Vinny.
You guys know what I'm talking about. Funny, I'm falling asleep. Why? That makes me feel great, Foog. We're putting you to sleep. We are your own personal versions of Dayquil. I can't stand that Foogler. Saying that he's having the stream on his phone and wakes up to hear you guys talking about me since my phone is on my chest. Well, that's lovely. I think that Mama always said that I had a voice or a face for radio. So, a face for radio. What is it? What did my mom used to say to me?
My mom used to say, "You got a chin only a mother could love." But
a chin only a mother could love.
So I don't know what that meant, but
I got a face for radio. So I'm called Radio Rob.
Radio Rob. Yeah, I have a face for radio. That's what she said. She said
Why?
that too.
So we're sticking you in the producer's corner.
Yep.
Ashley's saying I'm on a heart healthy diet, aka no salt, no seasoning, no flavor, and they will not release me today. I've got games on the TV and y'all on my phone.
Actually, that's pretty much my my nutrition triangle there. So I'd
Yeah.
be screwed. I'd have some serious life changes to be making. And as I'm thinking about getting Wingstop on my way home, honey, if you're listening, let me know if that's all right, because that sounds delicious. Right? Wingstop. Are you a Wingstop or are you a B-Dubs guy?
It doesn't
Or-
just sound, it sounds magically delicious.
Can I tell you my favorite wings? Hooters. I think Hooters has the best wings around, bro. Honestly.
Hooters is
Hooters don't like they rival anybody, dude. They're always good.
Sweetheart, please cover your ears. Hooters is very good for wings. I agree. I would say, look, I'm not a big wing connoisseur. Wings are very good, but I only have them in social, like certain contexts, is like a watch party for a certain game. You know, if it's out, it's there, but I'm usually not going to go out of my way. I would rather hit the beef. Big Italian beef guy, big burger guy, and then chicken. And then, like, you know, I'm talking like fried chicken, and then I'll start to go into the wings. But I would say Rosati's. If you guys don't know what Rosati's is, it's a very popular pizza.
Dude, I haven't had their wings, but I
Dude.
need to try it.
I will put you on Rosati's wings. It's not going to be the most.
My brother-in-law worked at Rosati's for a long
Really?
time, and I never had their wings.
Dude, their pizza's fantastic as well, but their wings are criminally underrated. My girlfriend and I get them from time to time, and it's very, very good.
I'm a wing connoisseur.
I'll take your word up on that.
I think if we're talking about underrated wings, Popeyes has really good wings too, bro. I think if you're like in a crunch and you're just looking for some wings, well, those are crunchy.
If you want to quite literally get yourself into a crunch, that is the way to go. My first job was at a Popeyes.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, it was
My mom's first job was at a KFC.
my next job was at a KFC.
Well, hey man, you guys were
It was a KFC Taco Bell actually. So
management together.
you know who else is thinking about Taco Bell right now?
Me.
Yeah, me too, actually. And Ashley Roberson saying that's all she can think about because the kids and their dad are getting them Taco Bell for dinner. What's your go-to?
At Taco Bell?
Yeah,
I
One
love
item.
those Cantino tacos, bro.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
The new Cantino tacos, delicious.
Do they have melted cheese on the inside of the?
Yes.
That's what. That makes sense.
But I do like a spicy potato burrito as well.
Taco or burrito?
Burrito.
Burrito.
I'm
yeah.
sorry, taco.
It is taco. Yeah, for like $1.50?
Yeah, something like
Those are best bang for your buck for
Clutch,
sure.
Yeah,
Oh man,
and they're so good.
that's really really tough. I like their quesadillas actually.
My wife's a big quesadilla gal too. She
I
likes
I
them.
do like their quesadillas quite a bit. Let's go. Practice squad sold. Awesome. Sorry, no more food talk. We are back in the break room for you guys. Practice squad sold out. So that means we're gonna spin you folks right round at the end of our show.
You spin me right round. Let me get this adjustment history
Norm.
real quick.
Doing my job for me, letting the people know. Sold out. Nacho Bell Grande Cantina Taco. Very good choices. Ashley for that one.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Dude needs some help. Let's go. Practice squad sold out, so I'm glad that you got some help. Who closed out the practice squad there, Alex?
It looks like Mark McAdams closed that out. He got 4 spots in this bad boy though.
Wow. Okay. So
Yes.
Mark's been putting in work. He likes to close a lot. Mark's a when he sees something that he wants, he goes after it. So
Tommy likey, Tommy want me.
Tom, yeah.
He does
Tommy,
not.
my wife wants some wings.
He does
after the
not
show.
mess around. Marcus, let me get these in for you, and then we'll get this ball rolling.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't like to go by that, but he does sometimes. You know, Mark McAdams. It's his formal name, Marcus.
And Isaiah Pacheco finds the end zone for Kansas City as they are now doubling up on Baltimore. Baltimore is very, very close to falling to 1-3 for Lamar Jackson's squad.
Uh-oh, Lamar, what's happening?
You know that the Chiefs, this is only the second time in the Patrick Mahomes era, Alex, that they were underdogs at home.
I believe that.
Only the second time as Baltimore closes 1.5-point favorites.
Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Dude, I'm kind of struggling with the mouse over here, guys. Give me a second. It's being a little finicky today.
It's all right, brother. Take your time.
It
During-
is, dude. Like something's wrong with this
During my
mouse.
first week of training, bro, I had no idea after you hit Control C that I had to hit Control Shift and V.
Oh yeah.
I would literally just hit Control, or I would hit Shift V or Control V with it was Control V, and it's like it's not paste. It drove me nuts.
They'll do that. What is this? Practice squad timeout. Timeout. Practice squad.
Yep, it is the practice squad.
Number
3. This is the single. So what you guys are playing for? T.J. Watt, Michael Irvin,
this is the single.
Devontae Adams, Bruce Smith, James Harrison, all headliners that you are playing for. Also, you have a 1 and 2 shot of that, but you also have 9 and more options as well. So let me drop the for a box number for you guys. Box number for practice squad, please. Norm, if you copy and paste that again, I will make sure that that's your number, but you got to type in that number again, my man. Whenever you guys give us box numbers, it has to be after we end up typing it into the chat. So Mark's going with the wheel. So Norm, brother, just because you typed it in before, unfortunately, these are the bylaws. Mark said wheel first. So we're going to go to the wheel for the practice squad. So never a bad option at all. Lady Luck has been very, very kind to the break room today. So let's get ourselves into the wheel spin.
I'm not lying to you. This mouse is acting real finicky.
It's tweaking.
Practice squad number 2. Sorry, guys. My copy and paste is being a little odd today.
Things are shaping up to be pretty odd. All right, guys. So what we have in the wheel here, so those are the numbers down at the bottom. Norm says that's okay. Still maintain faith there, Norm. I know things are going to go all right. But before we end up getting that, just going to look for the names here. As it looks like we're...
number 2 or 3? It is 3. I'm sorry. No, it's 2. It appears.
2? Okay, so on the website it has that. So
Maybe, is it say 2 or 3? Let me double check here. It's 3. So
3?
I changed that to 3. Yep.
Gotcha. Just going to put the names in the randomizer, and then we will spin away.
You
All
spin
right.
me right round, baby, right round.
Oh, okay. So I took over the Michael Jackson role
I
there.
thought he was gonna.
All right, so numero 30. As Adonai Mitchell, the Texas Longhorn, finds the end zone for the Colts, and the Colts regain the lead on the Rams. Very, very cool. So box number 30 in the practice squad is not available, Alex. So we are going to go to the next closest number, so that is 28.
You got it, bro.
28, I got you, my man.
Good. Honey, what should we get for dinner? I know what we're gonna have. We're gonna have some bacon eggs, baby.
Woo.
Some eggs and bacon.
More breaking, please.
Medium well break. A1 break sauce.
28. There we go.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
All right. Let's see what we got ourselves in store for here. So,
Norm, I feel like you're the guy at the end of the bar I like cheers to. You know, Norm, hold up a cold one for you. So, Norm, it's to you, brother. Is Norm in this break? Is Norm in this break? Norm,
yeah, he is in this break.
Normie P.
Yeah, Normie P. Stormin' Norman. Looking to storm into this box break. All right, guys, you know what the dealio is. Randomizer and 9 times. And then hopefully we start to get a little bit more progress here towards the end. But I'm gonna keep us on until about 5 to 5:05 Central Time here. Unless we start to see some movement, we'll end it with the chase wheel spin, which somebody will have an opportunity to do because you lovely people were nice enough to get ourselves into a practice squad box break here. Let's do this.
Norm Daniel Privette. Private.
The results are in.
Private.
Private. Private?
I don't know. Have to ask the man.
Private?
How do you say it, Norm?
Private Norm, salute to you.
Private. How do you say it, private?
Well, I'm going to go with private for right now. I'm not going to keep my thoughts private as I announce the divisions here. So good luck to everybody.
Good luck to you, Foog.
Mark McAdams in the NFC North. NFC South goes to private Norm. Mark McAdams back at it again in the NFC, going to the East Coast this time. Joseph Villafane, or Villafane? I keep saying Villafane like there's an accent mark. Villafane in the NFC West. Mark McAdams again, in the AFC North, Gerardo Ibarra in the AFC South, Tom Kaz in the AFC East, and Mark McAdams. He's spread around, man. Two in the AFC, two in the NFC. Mark's trying to make a name for himself here in this practice squad. So box number 28. Let's do this sucker. I pity the fool who doesn't win this break.
You pity the fool, do you?
Do indeed. Is this a Josh Allen? Is this a Saquon Barkley? I lied. Wrong series. This is a TJ Watt. Is this a Michael Irvin? Is this a Bruce Smith? A James Harrison, perhaps? So we're actually going to be going into the jersey category for you guys here. Got yourselves another throwback player. Very, very good one. 5-time Pro Bowler. Played for 2 teams. This guy was a speedster, to say the least. And he is going to be getting shipped out quickly to the AFC East to Mr. Tom Kaz. It is Mark Clayton.
One of the Marks.
Mr. Mark Clayton. Congratulations, brother. Miami Dolphin Mark Clayton right there, also with the Green Bay Packers as well. Get the nice JSA certification card alongside that as well. Turn the Clayton upside down here for you because our shipping department does such a great job of having all of this be legible that, much like Alex, my folding skills, it is not going to go back into that bag as nice as it was originally put in. So, Tom, way to go, my man.
Tom Kaz, was it?
It was indeed the man that's called Tom.
Thomas Coslin.
264.
Excellent win, Thomas.
All right, let's get ourselves a recap here of where we currently stand. As I just mentioned a few moments ago, guys, we're about 10 minutes away from 5 o'clock. That is the bare minimum that Alex and I are going to be here for. We would like to be here much longer, but as always, you guys drive the boat. You are going to decide our fate for us in the room. Mark and Foog saying congratulations. Dude, it's going to be absolute. I was saying this when you stepped out of the room. I said that going forward, we're just going to roll call Doug is Foog going forward. Mm-hmm. It's going to be hilarious when he chimes into other shows when we're with other people. We're just going to keep calling this guy Foog out of nowhere.
Foog!
They're not going to know. They're not going to know. They won't catch on to us. Let's see here. Going to refresh this bad boy for you guys. And let's see where we stand. I know we were close to the jersey. Our boy Norm wants some help. 2 spots left, guys. $29. It's our cheapest one to get into. But certainly just because it's our least expensive, it doesn't mean anything is cheap, to say the least. Certification, Jerome Bettis, autograph, signed, sealed, and delivered. For that, Jerome Bettis, Hall of Famer, Pittsburgh Steelers. Get that for our man Foog or Norm or anyone else. Help each other out. 2 spots left to go on that. And then something I did want to mention here for you guys. If you want to make some headway, if you have something going on currently for your Sunday night, I have a big feeling that the Sunday night show, of course, Sunday Night Football is going to be on. Everybody's going to be probably a lot more relaxed because we're in the midday right now. We're probably out running errands, buying groceries, whatever it might be. This is going to be the series to really keen in on tonight. So expect this to possibly, I can't guarantee this for you folks, but this might be on the Chase wheel spin tonight. I have a very, very good chance that it might be. And for good reason. So our Autograph Speed Flex series that we have available for y'all, best ratios we have available, and it is the highest overall value series. 69%. Nice. Very nice percentage there for you guys to take advantage of this headliner series. 9 headliners, including Tom Brady, the greatest to ever twirl the pigskin, is in this series for just $223 to buy yourself into a break spot. Everybody respects Tom Brady. You don't have to love him. You can hate him, but you have to respect him. And he garners all the respect in the world. 7-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time league MVP, has created some of the most iconic moments throughout all generations of football. You cannot open up the book of the NFL without talking about Tom Brady. Right. somebody that's going to be following him in the next chapter is somebody that lost him in his first Super Bowl. Definitely not his fault, but still, a loss is a loss is a loss is a loss. And that's Patrick Mahomes, who has done nothing but win ever since that early Super Bowl loss in his career. Patrick Mahomes currently playing right now and leading 20-7 as he is driving once again, looking to make it a 3-score lead potentially on the Ravens before halftime. That'd be a shocking separation of points there, as everybody expected this to be the marquee game of the week, of course, with Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes going head-to-head. For you folks at home, you're definitely going to want to take a look at this bad boy here. Alex pointed it out in our earlier shows. One of 4 Patrick Mahomes lids in existence right here. You can see this 1-4 on the back. It is not a fraction or a ratio. That just signifies that it is one of 4 ever made. We have it here for potentially $223 to get yourself into a break spot and have a chance at Patrick Mahomes.
And you know, guys, I would really like to appreciate. I want to speak for Rob here when I say this, but it would be a really, really big thing if you can end up having an opportunity to, possibly take me home with you. I think that'd be really, really cool. So, all right, I got to go back to beating Baltimore now. Thanks again.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you, Patrick, for stepping in and saying a few kind words. So, if you don't want to listen to me, definitely listen to Patrick Mahomes, guys. Somebody else.
Travis Swift is the best tight end in the league.
Patrick is still here. Patrick, any other thoughts before I let you go?
That's it.
All right, yep. Go back to Kansas City. They need you out there. Bo Nix has now entered the chat. Another quarterback that you can get in the Speed Flex series. Very, very nice Bo Nix lid here. The 5-year college quarterback, the 2nd-year pro, most notably for his time at the University of Oregon. Definitely was able to process what many consider a very complicated Sean Payton system. If you have ever heard Drew Brees talk about trying to learn Sean Payton's system, and this is coming from the guy who's 2nd all time in passing yards, Alex. If Drew Brees says that he had a hard time picking up at first, Bo Nix has to have a very, very fast processor because he led Denver to the playoffs in just his rookie year last season. How about 3 guys that had 3 big performances today for the Atlanta Falcons? Bijan Robinson, who some might consider pound for pound the most talented running back, and you might even take it a step further. You could say he's the most talented player in the NFL today, and I don't think many people would bat an eye at that claim. How about Detective Drake London? He's not a detective. It's just a running joke that goes on through the interweb, but he definitely does have like a detective name, like. You show up to like a CSI crime scene and he just pulls out his identifications, like Detective Drake London on the case. Sounds like he's going to get his own primetime show on CBS. He's a primetime member of the End Zone, to say the least. He found the back of the end zone today alongside this guy next to him, Kyle Pitts, also on the tri-signatured Atlanta Falcons lid. Got some great secondary headliners as well, folks. Don't sleep on Andre Johnson, Michael Irvin, or Myles Garrett. You can't get Terry McLaurin because he is right there. We're able to pull him during the last show. We had a double box break in our Speed Flex series, but because that was a secondary headliner, that did not deter really the ratios too much for the headliner. Still very, very good overall for you ladies and germs at home. So quick recap here before I toss things over to Alex. Get a quick summary of our show today before we do our Chase Wheel Spin, because that is where we are going to close things out with you guys. 6 spots still remaining in the practice squad. If you want to get a heavy, heavy push towards the finish here, give everybody a tush push and bring us all into the break room end zone here. 6 spots left. Can also have another chance at a second Chase Wheel Spin opportunity if you guys were able to close this out here in the remaining minutes. Just talked about the Flex series for that. And it looks like, Alex, that are we sold out on the jerseys? Can you confirm that?
We might have been. We might be.
Because it looks like we're going to have ourselves one last break before we go
Yes,
here.
we are. Dean got the last one.
Let's go, Dean. Is that Scott Dean?
No, Dean Gibbons.
Dean Gibbons.
New guy. Mr. Dean. Mean Dean.
Newbie?
Newbie Dean.
Are we going to get some new guy luck in the chat? Way to go, Dean. All right, Norm, so you can pop back up, my friend, and watch this break go on. So we're going to have ourselves one last break here before we send things off and do our Chase Wheel Spins. So you guys know how to do things here. So you see the ticker at the bottom of the screen. We have 4 available numbers for you. Number for jersey, please. So this is only going to be for people that are participating in this jersey break. Can only drop a number or a wheel suggestion if you are participating in the break. Norm says, thanks, Dean. Yeah, that's what we're looking for, man. Norm, definitely appreciates you, brother. He was looking for some traction for quite a while in this jersey series. And let's reward each other. Let's reward him. Gonna keep this up for about another minute or so, guys. Looking for that jersey number.
And that Chase wheel spins good for you too whenever you want.
Awesome, my man. Thank you.
And jerseys are ready to go.
Jerseys are ready to go, and so is the wheel. Let's take a trip over to the wheel, shall we? All right, let's see here. There we go. Norm wants the wheel. We're going to get the wheel. So the numbers that we have left for you guys at the bottom of the ticker, as it's going to scroll its way back through. Gotta love the timing of that. So if this does not land on this specific number, we are going to go to the closest one available. And that is 1, 24, 28, or 30. So let's see what Lady Luck decides to land on today. Oh, so right smack in the middle being 15. So that's going to be number 24. 9 spots away from 24, 14 spots away from the number 1. That's some pretty simple math to figure out. So that's where we're going to go. As we're going to march ourselves over to the jerseys for one last break today for you guys. Thank you, my man. There it is, number 24, right next to me. Let's do that and then get the names together in our randomizer. Randomizer. All right, number 9. You guys know how this bad boy goes. This is going to be our list. And away we go. Joshua Begley in the NFC North. B. Cost in the NFC South. You've been waiting for this, Norm. Norm Private in the NFC East. Private. Or Privet. I think it's Privet. Or if you say
Privet.
or Privet,
don't know.
it's got to be Privet. Privet sounds way better, but Private is also just rolls off the tongue better. Anyways, damn it, Norm, you're in the NFC East. Justin Birch. Very, very common player in these jerseys. I talked about you earlier, Justin. In the NFC West, Dean Gibbons, who you said it was a newbie, right?
Yes.
Dean in the AFC North, welcome in, my man. AFC South goes to Gerardo, also a new guy today. Brian Smith in the AFC East, and of course, rounding it out, who else could it be but the man of the hour, the Foogster.
The Foogster.
Good luck to everybody. Jerome Bettis is what the AFC North holder is going to covet, and that's Dean Gibbons, man. How crazy would that be? Newbie luck for the Steelers.
No
And
kidding.
for 2 separate guys today, that'd be pretty wild. I'd probably never see that ever again. So it is not going to be Jerome Bettis. I can tell you that. However, it's going to be a defensive player. And we are going to be talking about a 6'7", 300-pound defensive end. Very, very popular player. Won the Walter Payton Man of the Year in 2024. It is number 91 of the AFC South Jacksonville Jaguars, Eric Armstead, in the and more section there. That's going to go to Gerardo Ibarra. So there we go, some newbie luck. One of the newbies was able to come through here. So Gerardo, very, very cool. I promise there's also a D at the end of this, don't worry. So there's the signature there for you, Gerardo. So congratulations, my man. Eric Armstead. Very, very cool. Norm says, call me what you want as long as I get a dub for the dub. Foog saying congratulations. Norm, my man, unfortunately not a winner for you, brother, but don't let that crush your spirits. Still have a chance at that Jerome Bettis. Now a 1 in 3 chance. Guys, very nice hits. Let me write this up here. for Mr. Gerardo. And then we'll get to our chase wheel spin and get ourselves out of here. There you go, my man.
Thank you, sir.
It's going to be for you.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, and you can take that list from the.
Chase wheel spin.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is all updated right here.
Okay. Yes, it is.
These,
Yep. Just those are the practice squad peeps.
that's right,
From the
practice
single,
squad.
Yep.
My bad. Because we pulled the jersey from the practice squad, which
Yep.
made me think, yeah.
It was a jersey. Yep.
You see how I was thinking. Okay, guys, so how we're going to wrap up the show today for the new guys that are still, and gals that are still sticking around. This is going to be a little different for how we do the chase wheel spin. So instead of putting it into divisions, these names that are available right here because they entered into the practice squad during the show. Of course, the randomizer is going to be number 9 again. Whoever ends up having the top spot is going to get themselves some UA credit. Let's see who it's going to be, and it is Joseph Villafane.
Joseph Villafane.
Mr. Villafane, come on down, and let's see what we get for you in our wheel spin, my friend. So, of course, 1 to 100. Good luck to you, my good sir. What are we going to end today on? Let's end it on a high note. And you know what? Respectable. It's going to be 24.
There we go.
24 in UA credit going to you, Mr. Villafane. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to everybody that participated in our 3 o'clock show here today, here at Ultimate Autographs. Before I do our send-off, unfortunately, no lids. This Scary Terry McLaurin, a part of this Flex Series, this is going to stay out for the guys coming up at the 6 o'clock hour with Stephen Ryan. We also have this 1985 team signed 10-person Bears lid. Thanks to this promo right here. At the end of the month, a part of the Refer a Friend program that we have available for you guys here. You see the Refer a Friend ticker that is right above at the top of the screen. If you end up referring somebody and they end up accumulating over $100 in total money spent in on breaks, not only do you get $50 off, but also that person gets $50 off of their first order as well. So make sure to do that. Check it out. We want to be good human beings here in the break room and out of it. So go help a friend, go hug a tree, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. So for myself, for Alex, working 3 straight shows with you, brother, is a blessing, certainly not a
It
curse.
was a blast, dude. It was a blast.
A huge blast with you this Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, folks. Make sure to tune into Ultimate Autographs here live from the city beautiful Burridge, Illinois, every day at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll do it for us. We will toss things over to the night guys to take you the rest of the way home here for our Sunday. Alex, when are we going to see you next?
I will be here Thursday night as the associate producer, but I will be hosting again and producing again all next Sunday, man.
We'll be back at it again. If you were a fan of Alex and I for whatever reason, make sure to set that notification bell and tune back in with both of us next Sunday for week 5 of the NFL slate. Sure, a lot of things will change by then. Nothing will change next Sunday between Alex and I. I will see everybody on Tuesday night. I will be with the one and only Kamenev as I will be producing